You know about your child porn industry, you got to put on that straight light. The threats you made on me, you said you was going to put me in a dungeon. Your old man threatened to stab me in the back end. You tried to get Piper to find out who I was and where I was so y'all can come kill me. How come you don't want people to know she was up at Chris Marco's in Wisconsin? You don't want to talk about it. Did you know Candus was in fucking Wisconsin when Don was in Utah? You failed to throw that out there, didn't you? How come? How come you don't want people to know she was up at Chris Marco's?
Damn, killer.
You better be careful.
Okay, so here's Christopher Marcos records. So we have that in California. Charges, offenses, lewd or lascivious acts with a child under 14 years of age. And then we have another one in Tennessee. As you can see, R of a child, second degree, R of a child, second degree. And then we have one in Washington, R of a child. So we got one in California, Tennessee, and Washington. So I feel like those are the important charges basically for it being relevant to the case, you know. You could see how that could possibly be important in the case, those details. If this guy was around Summer, I mean, you never know. But here's some of the other charges, random charges that this Christopher Marcus has. So he has the failure to register as an offender. Looks like burglary. Driving while under the influence of drugs. Unspecified charge. His job title, company, country cruisers, job title, mechanic, dates August 9th, 2015 to June 10th, 2020. Then another job title is car restoration, dates November 19th, 2010. Another charge is a vehicle operator, flee, elude, traffic officer. Another charge not specified. Another charge is no valid Arizona driver's license, evidence of financial responsibility.
This was out on June 24th at 5 a.m. my time. It's a public comment while a few people are posting that works with and knows Christopher Marcos, that he is working at a gas station in Grantsburg, Wisconsin. He is on the current sex offender registry living in Wisconsin. I checked registry for current offenders and living in Tennessee, and he didn't show up. And that's a guy people's been talking about that's 2.2 miles away from the Wells home is someone else. So I don't know what to think now. I really thought he was tied to it somehow. Can someone confirm? Then they come back with, Chris was at work this morning. He works at a mini mart, and a few people saw him at the work this morning. He isn't missing. I'm sure the police are aware of his whereabouts. Where he works and where Summer lives is 15 hours away. I'll go slow. And then I want to touch on this one comment. This is exactly why people shouldn't be on a witch hunt. Let the police do their jobs. So, my question, and let's read this comment. The guy 2 miles from the home isn't and never was Marcos. Someone on YouTube started that rumor and people ran with it. The person that posted about the fence line wasn't Marcos. Marcos also isn't Candace Hare's boyfriend. He's married to Connie Hare, her cousin, I believe. There's zero proof that Marcos was or has recently been in Tennessee. It all started because a People Finder site, one of them, listed him at the Ben Hill address, but he could have used it for mail or been there years ago. So, a lot of people too are saying that boy that was at the lake with Summer's name is Marcos. This is why these rumors and these conspiracy theories, guys, let's go over and have a look at what Christopher Marcos looks like. Here is Christopher Marcos. Okay, let's go ahead and save this image. 5'10", 165 pounds, blue, bald hair, white. He's 48 years old. Christopher M. Marcos. Registration began in 92. Compliant life registration. Last verified date was 9/29/2020. And here is his charge. 3/25/1992. Out of state. Conviction state was Washington. The case number, offense code, first degree, R of a child.
Dollar.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Hey, I was just calling to tell you, I've never watched your show before. Thank you for keeping Summer's name out there. But we don't agree with anything you guys are saying as far as Summer goes. This is not the first time Candus has had a kid go missing. Her older daughter, Candy, went missing in foster care. And we put flyers out then, and then Summer came missing. But we, honest to God, don't believe that they're responsible for this. We think it's a mistaken identity, that the people they were hanging out with were actually the targets and not the Wells, and not Summer. And everything people are saying is driving us nuts, because this has nothing to do with Summer.
I'm lost. Like, I just got sucked into a parallel universe or something. You lost me. Like, okay, this, what?
What? All right, you know Candus had 2 children removed.
Yeah,
before
okay,
she
but
was 4 with, okay.
I know that one daughter had ran away from foster care for a little bit, but
She
wasn't.
did. And
It wasn't nothing
she
to do
did.
with Candus, right?
No, it had nothing to do with Candus.
Yeah, okay.
We were still, as a family, looking for her, and it had nothing to do with it. And before that, our cousin Rose went missing, and then Candus's older daughter went missing.
Okay,
and then
wait, you keep saying we. Are you kin to the Wells?
I am.
Okay, who are you first? We know who we're talking to.
I'm her cousin.
Is your name just Cousin? Do you got a name?
Well, we'll just go with Cuz.
Cuz. All right, Cuz.
Yeah. All right, Cuz.
You on that bullshit? I'm just
No,
saying.
This has all been turned into the
That's
TBI.
that bullshit.
No, I'm not talking bullshit. No, I'm
Oh,
not.
okay.
This has all been turned into TBI.
Oh.
No. So we've had people go missing before on that side of the family where we've gone up in arms looking for children, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden Summer goes missing. We're like, what the hell is going on over here? You know, you got 2 kids missing from the same mom. But the word on the street, because we still have kin there, the word on the street, this Summer was not the intended target there. This has nothing to do with them.
So somebody wanted to kidnap somebody, but they didn't want to kidnap Summer. But when they got there,
no, let me lay it down for you. Okay, you can investigate this too. You can, as I speak.
okay, I'm gonna look up see if they have a cousin named Cuz first. That's gonna be
No,
my
listen.
first step.
Look up a dude named Spider. Okay,
All right.
he was arrested at 2:00 in the morning the day Summer went missing.
Okay.
And he was in a drug deal. Okay, he was arrested a few miles down from their house, right in Rogersville, Tennessee. He was meeting three people from Virginia. They were coming up. Okay, and somebody called him an anonymous tip, and he was busted. It wasn't the Wells that called him in, but the people they were hanging out with called him in. You can look this up. His name's Steven, and he goes by Spider. June 15th. You look this up. I'm telling you the truth. They lost Spider.
Okay, his name is Steven though.
Yeah.
And he was arrested
Yeah,
June 15th
Yep.
of last
At
year.
2:00 in the morning. No.
2 years ago.
2021. The day Summer went missing. I'm telling
Okay.
you. Listen to me. I'm telling you the truth. This is just like crazy. Nobody's listening to us. He was busted. He was meeting people from Virginia, okay? A carload of 3 people. An anonymous tip called in Spider had drugs on him. They busted him that morning. They were pissed off because it was intercepted, okay? And it came back to 110 Ben Hill Road, but it was not the Wells who called it in. It was the Crawfords. And all of a sudden, Ricky gets killed the next day. I'm telling you, this is
Which
honest
dude is
to God
Ricky?
truth. Ricky's Marlena's brother.
Marlena is the one that's living in the homeless camp or whatever, right?
No, I don't know where the fuck the bitch is now. I'd like to know, but I don't know, because she wouldn't be there. No, she's all, it comes down to the Crawfords. I'm telling you right now, listen to me. The Crawfords were the intended target. It was not the Wells. And in our hearts and souls, we believe with every fiber.
Yeah,
of
but
our
did they
being-
have a daughter?
Journey. Her name's Journey.
Okay,
They sure did.
so these people that busted on Spider, that you saying this is a retaliation, and some people have
Oh, that's
showed.
exactly what I'm saying. And the people that did it are in Rolling Mountain, Tennessee. And we turned this into the TBI, and nobody's listening to us.
They're gonna be sorry they were ever born. Who? All of them.
Try to kill me, but I never die. I'm aiming cannons that they don't till I'm in the sky. And I ain't stopping on the mission till it's realized. And rappers claiming that they real, spitting real lies. And now I'm back up in the premises. Top of mountains, I ain't sending prayers to my nemesis. Start the game blowing, we gon' call that Sega Genesis. And kamikaze to them demons if they walk the premises. Now I'm back in my bag. Reminiscing, I was wishing I was back in the bag. Or be packing the Mac in the back of the Acura bag. Now I'm stacking them, dragging them to my immaculate dad. Whoa! The spirit got me going Hercules. Head locking on the game till it hurt to breathe. I rock nations for the rock with an urgency. I ain't the next Jay-Z, I'm the first of me. And Soul District be the dynasty. So tell the major labels I don't got no time for these lies that they sell. It's all the rodeo. They offer me that molio for stealing my portfolio. On every song in my catalog, building generation wealth till I'm in the morgue.